Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Needle. Welcome back to my channel for a new video. Today's video I'll be covering and analyzing some different scenarios from a few of the top controller players, WavyJacob and UnknownxArmy. If you guys know who they are, they're some of the best W keyers in the game of Fortnite. We're going to be talking about how they can not only just go into arena and W key everyone they see, but they can translate that and do it in every single big tournament that they have played in recently. UnknownxArmy and WavyJacob are infamous for being the best W keyers on NA East and NA West respectively, so we're going to take a look at some of their footage from their recent tournaments and look at how exactly they go in and just seem to push everyone's box and get a bunch of kills in a big tournament setting. And as always, if you guys do enjoy this video at any point, make sure to leave a like on the video and leave a comment what you thought about the video. And if you guys do enjoy this series kind of covering arena and how to get a little bit better and get some more points in arena, I also made a video previously this week on some of the best landing spots you guys can try out. So if you've been struggling to play some arena and try to get your points up and you keep dying off spawn and can't find some good spots to stick to, go check out my recent video I made on some drop spots. I'll have it linked in the description as well. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. The first thing I noticed when watching WavyJacob is his awareness when it comes to knowing when a fight is going to happen. He tries to start an AR fight a little bit of a distance away, but he sees his opponents coming at him full force, so he has a good awareness to switch right to metal. That's one of the big keys. If you know you're going to box fight, don't switch in your wood, switch to your hard mats, your brick or your metal, because it's obviously going to be more secure. And then he doesn't do anything too flashy, just hits a window edit to a one pump. But keep in mind, make sure to switch to brick and metal when you know you're going to be in a box fight.
No way you like. I'ma you, man. I'ma with you.
This clip here is a great example of having awareness and joining fights at the right time. Obviously, I think everyone knows that getting into a fight, being the person third partying, is going to be the easiest, but it takes a little bit of a different skill knowing when you can third party and then come away with both kills. So watch this clip here where he notices a build fight and then decides to get in and comes out with 2 kills from it. UnknownxArmy puts on display why rockets can be very helpful in box fights. You got to put the rock in the spot like right here where you know it's not going to hit you, but it's going to hit the piece that you're going for. So he picks that wall, rockets it, then ends up taking it, putting a cone in with some good piece control, finishes off with a nice hard pump. But right after, he does it again and shows how you can put it in and bleed through walls with rockets. So he spots another opponent who's boxed up in endgame. He's not having any of that. He knows he needs the W key, sends just a fire rocket at him, sends him all the way down this cliff here, and then hits a little bit of a beam to get him kind of weak to go into the fight. But he doesn't even want to get close at this point. What he decides to do is pull the rocket out again, and then decides to get the wall that he is on one tap. So when he sends the rocket, it bleeds through nice and easy. So right here, shoots it with his AR twice, sends the rocket clean through, shoots while he does it too to make sure it goes through, and boom, 2 easy kills just by knowing how to place rockets in the right spot for a wall.
Oh, that was clean, my chat. Can we? Let me. Damn, I kind of feel bad for this kid. Like, what was he supposed to do? Hold turbo build?
This clip shows off UnknownxArmy's just a weird display of creativity when you just don't expect it in fights, with a little bit of piece control too. But to start this fight, he notices this guy is outside of Slurpee, and he realizes he probably just going to go build on top of this bridge and try to get some immediate high ground. So he decides to hop in a boat and then boost up on the hill next to him to catch him from a little bit of a different angle. Decides to jump out and go for some crazy jump shot. It doesn't end up connecting, but he's got the guy on the ropes already. So shows off why you need to be putting cones everywhere. Great piece control to cone that guy there. So he realizes he's just hopping in the box over, throws another floor and a cone on him. Now he's stuck in his box. Throws a cone inside the box and he's like phasing through it, so he just shoots right through him. But awesome piece control, showing why you always need to be taking floor, cones, and walls on your opponent when you have the chance to have more control of their box to get in for the fight.
I start off just slow in the beginning, usually playing for placement. Usually. That kid just got dogged, not even trolling.
If you shot,
WavyJacob also shows unreal piece control in this play right here. He got RPG'd by this guy a little bit ago and was just getting pressed all around, so he decides to edit out on him, sees he's down below, so goes for this falling kind of jump shot, cracks the guy for shield pretty hard, so he knows he has him weak, but decides to stay on the offensive. Notices that he can grab that wall right through there and just completely catches this kid off guard. This kid didn't even know that he owned the wall. Fortunately misses the shot, but who cares when you got L2? So L2s him to his death, but awesome wall grab right there. I'll play that back again just to show you how far away he was when he got this wall.
There's just no way he's trying to fight me right now. There's no way you're trying to fight me right now.
This WavyJacob clip is a good example of how to keep applying pressure even when there's a bunch of chaos happening. So this guy is actually getting third party from someone else, but WavyJacob decides to send a rocket at him to try to steal the wall. He doesn't end up getting it, but he sticks on the wall. He's trying to spray it one tap and then steal it, but not working out. He thinks this guy is in the edit next to him, but at this point the guy's actually got above him, so he tries to go for the edit to drop him down into his box. Doesn't end up getting it, tries to replace it with his own cone, but the guy ends up going to the box over, and thankfully the guy just kind of lets him through with a door edit, and he ends up getting a pretty easy kill on him.
Bro will reset, man. So skilled, man. Wait, got it.
This next clip from UnknownxArmy is a great example of being able to still get your heals off even in the middle of a fight. So he comes pretty chaotic at this guy to start. He drives his boat at him and sends a rocket. It does actually do a little bit of damage, but they decide to start cranking it out to a good old playground build battle, and they just keep going up and up and start burning through their mats. It does get to the point though where Unknown does take a little weird 50-50 and gets cracked for all of his shield. He stays patient though and realizes that he does need to get this shield off if he wants to finish off this fight, so he pops his mini up in the box that he was in and then decides to drop down low to make sure he can get this full pot off before his opponent can find him. Once his opponent drops all the way back down to the bottom, he realizes there's a chance that he can grab height, but his opponent actually does beat him back up to height. But Unknown stays patient, realizes that he kind of has this guy moving in a weird way, so what he decides to do is go all the way back up, and he catches this guy ramping up, cones him off right there, and now Unknown is up and he's on height. Unknown with a great display of piece control right there, just straight getting his cone and stopping the guy from going up any other layers, and then ends up spraying through with his SMG for a little bit more damage. This guy decides to go for height again. Unknown, very quick with his cones, catches him on a cone again, and eventually sets up this double edit that he sets up for a nice 150 pump. So end of the play right there, very easy. It was a long drawn out fight, but shows that sometimes it's worth it to use all of your builds to get your shield off and continue with the fight. Hopefully those were all great examples to show you guys just how good UnknownxArmy and WavyJacob are when it comes to playing aggressive and getting in people's boxes. Like I said, Wavy and Unknown, they are both two of the best controller players in the world, and they dominate in a lot of the tournaments, whether it's a Cash Cup or FNCS, by just getting a lot of kills. So obviously, like you guys could see, they're on controller, so a lot of the kills are due to the fact that they are L2ing and they have such good aim at times. But other than that though, they do it consistently, so it really does come down to how strategic and creative they play when it comes to W keying and getting in box fights. My main takeaways though from each of the players: for Unknown, my main takeaway was his piece control in every single fight. He's always taking fights at his own pace, making sure it's walls, cones, and floors that he has control of before he makes an edit to get in. Other than that, he uses cones from below ground a lot, whether it's trying to stop a guy from going up to height or just putting cones down. He's always making sure he's getting cones every single place he can when it comes to being in a build fight. And Unknown's pretty cool to watch because he also does play on keyboard and mouse, which goes to show it's not just his aim assist and his mechanics. He is very good and strategic as well when it comes to playing on keyboard. And for WavyJacob, my main focus is on him, or just how good he was at staying controlled in fights. He always seemed to know what his opponent was going to do next and then would plan accordingly for that. So he had really good IQ when it came to getting up in people's people's faces. And also with him, if you watch the clips roll out after, he's always talking some sort of trash to the players. He's not scared to fight anyone. He's always asking why people were trying to fight him, because he really does feel like he is the best. So confidence is a big key for him. And other than that, he's very good when it comes to having a rocket or a gold or blue or whatever kind of AR. If he has a good AR, he's going to do a lot of damage before he starts pushing up on you. So those were my main takeaways for WavyJacob and UnknownxArmy. Hopefully you guys could learn something from this. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more content similar to this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. That's all for me, guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.